Hi, my name is Jessica Marchi, and I play Job's wife in the film Book of Job, and I'm very excited to be here. This project is what stood out is the fact that it's a word-for-word adaptation of the original text, right? So um, it kind of gave the project a sense of weight as well doing it. And even though Job's wife isn't the central figure in the story, in this version she also became the narrator. So it's the emotional thread of like explaining the whole story from top to the end that gave it was a really powerful role to step into. I need to learn this word for word, and I can't have filler words. I can't have any improv. I need to know this off by heart and still have the emotional like weight on there as well. Obviously, like she's a mother, and so going into the emotional depth of what it's like to lose children, and I'm not a mom. I've lost people in my life, but to go into that and giving it the weight that it deserves and the power that it deserves. And to be honest, learning the lines was tough. Someone that loses everything, like I said, her children, her sense of stability, her sense of everything, and she's watching her husband going through all this suffering, and she's heartbroken. And there's actually, we filmed quite a lot of scenes that didn't make it into the final cut, where she's completely distraught, and she's like, it was a whole day of filming just her being distraught. I feel like that's more a Job question, in the sense of like, because he stayed true to God and everything, whereas Job's wife literally tells him to renounce God, and then and then they have more children. But it's like she had done. Whereas where I come from the mountains of Italy, it definitely wasn't something that I ever thought was gonna become a reality. So yeah, that's where it all starts.
In all this, Job did not sin or charge God with wrongdoing. Again, fell on a day when God's sons came to present themselves before Yahweh, that Satan also came to present himself before Yahweh.